We know that now President Obama is going to be traveling to Roseburg on Friday to meet with families. If you have an opportunity to meet with them, what would you say?
Huh? Really? I would tell them that to look where the problem really lies and quit running the agenda of quit running the gun agenda. It's not the problem. It's our mental health in America.
All right, joining us now is Mary Matalin, Republican political consultant and former advisor to Vice President Dick Cheney, and served in so many White Houses, an author, and you know the deal. Hello, Mary. Good to talk to you again.
I am so glad to hear that family member speak the truth. It's so, this president has become the Al Sharpton of commanders-in-chief. I can't believe it, with Christians being slaughtered all over the place and all the problems going on, and he is once again doesn't care about Christians being slaughtered. He just cares about guns being taken away from law-abiding citizens. It's too frustrating to even discuss.
I mean, you know, I had Ben Carson at the top of the show, and, you know, we talked about the fact that Obama still hasn't mentioned that Christians were targeted. I said, what would have happened if it had been Muslims? Are you a Muslim? Boom, shoot him in the head. He said Obama would have had a seizure.
Oh, my God. Speaking of Ben Carson, he was in New Orleans over the weekend. I had him at the house. He is amazing. I said, you know, it would be interesting. Imagine if he got to speak more than 15 seconds at the debate. The man is a very centered, solid, and substantive man. And I'll tell you, we had a bunch of people there that I hadn't even known. He's reaching the people that don't even naturally participate in politics. And no one talked about Kentucky or Oregon, or they talked about economic issues, healthcare reform, foreign policy, all these issues that we talk about at our kitchen table. He is very deep on, and here's our president running around torturing families, bereaving families. It makes me want to cry, Steve.
Absolutely. And by the way, you know, we're going to have more of Ben Carson every day the rest of the week. And you're right. He's very strong on foreign policy. He was very strong on domestic economic policy. Everything we talked about, he was very, very strong. So what do you make right now of the race? I mean, a poll yesterday, Investors Business Daily, I believe, had Carson beating Trump. All the other polls have them close. I mean, is there anybody? Trump, Carson, and Fiorina make up well over 50%. Can one of the establishment candidates actually win this nomination or no?
Yes, you know, there's a long way from here to there, and unlike previous cycles, 11 or 12 that I've been in, New Hampshire and Iowa aren't going to tell us much because there's still be so many candidates in it. And it's going to get down to who has the best message. Right now, conservatives and disgruntled Republicans and disgruntled Americans are cycling through, if you will, all these good candidates. There's so many good candidates, and then they're expressing their frustration with the system through the support of Carson's and the Fiorinas and such, but who do have good answers on the problems that we're confronting.
Right.
But they haven't actually heard those from the establishment candidates yet.
Let me ask you, it was revealed today, it came out in a report of Politico, that it was Joe Biden who himself leaked word of his son's dying wish. Makes it a little, cheesy? You know, the dying wish that his father should
I
get
know,
in.
he said he called Maureen Dowd himself. Everybody's been trying to figure out who told her. There's only two people in the room, the daddy and the son, who told her, and it turns out it was him. And he's calculating, and he's political, which is the antithesis of what voters want right now. But actually, I think it would be good for Hillary if he got in, because he'd have to run as the Obama guy, and you know, she'd be able to run to the. I guess she'll try to run to the right of that. But she needs to beat somebody, and beating Bernie Sanders isn't. I mean, she's going to lose Iowa and New Hampshire, but then she's going to go turn on the machine when she goes south, and she can beat Bernie Sanders. But Biden might give her.
Right.
Give
what
her
if it's Biden-Warren? What if he gets in and says, "And Warren's my VP"?
Steve, this is my prediction. If he does that, which is also he intimated in that Politico article. That's the frustration with Hillary. It's just for want of another horse. But the the heart of the Democratic Party is with Elizabeth Warren. That would do it for him.
That would do it. All right. Mary, great to talk to you. Can't wait to talk to you again. Thank you for joining us.
Tell Dr. Carson I said hey.
Will do. All right, Mary Matalin, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, Give Me 5. But first, tune in tomorrow night at 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern for the second part of my sit-down interview with Dr. Ben Carson, who will weigh in on Joe Biden, his controversial remarks on race, and much, much more. It's at 7 and 10 p.m. Eastern on the Steve Malzberg Show only on Newsmax Television. And with Ben Carson and Donald Trump neck and neck in the polls, we want to know who your 2016 GOP candidate is. So go to newsmaxpolls.com and vote now. That's newsmaxpolls.com. Do it now because we want to hear from you. Give Me 5 is next.